lighting here. Hang on a second. There we go. Brighten my screen up for me. Hey, happy day 2 of our Advent tea break. Here she comes. Here she comes. Give me a second here, folks. Give you guys time to watch the ads as they're coming in. Somebody wants her morning sniggles. Let me see your ears. Let me see, because I may have to clean them later. Oh, Gracie. You know what? That one's particularly, yeah, I know. Hold still. Okay, just hold still for a second, okay? My dirty ears. I'll do a better job after with Q-tips. Are your ears dirty? You hate dirty ears. What? We just got... All right. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Is that your statement about what I'm smoking? Hmm? Yeah, it is, huh? It is, huh? Yeah, it is. All right, go on. She does not like the smell of my medication. Hey, wow, 19 people. I turned around and it was 4, and now it's 19. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I better turn the chat off here. And let's pop out the participants. I, Natalie, Carla Cameron, Celeste Auto Care, Linda Willitson, Healing Fibers, Lisa Allen, Lori M, Michelle J, Chaos. And I'm glad you're here, Chaos, because Seashell couldn't be here today. All right, let's pop out the chat. Whoops. And bring it on over here so it's easier for me to see. No, I don't want it full screen. How's everybody doing this morning? Hi. Welcome to day 2 of our Advent tea break. And we're going to keep these tea breaks, try and keep these tea breaks to a half an hour because they are daily. And tomorrow, I don't know when the tea break is going to happen, but it's probably going to be at Angie's house. We're going to trust that her Wi-Fi is strong enough for me to do a live stream. Phew, dog hair. Good morning, Jenny, Sheila Clerkin, Janet Fitton. Today's tea is Spring Medley Black Tea. Now, yesterday's English edition of black tea was more like a regular tea. This is a Spring Medley, which means it's got some flavor. And I thought, I'm not going to put milk in it. I put some honey in it. And oh my. Let's see what the back of the package has to say. Wrong glasses on for this. The writing is so tiny. Well, delicious astringency that is characteristic of expensive teas from India. Spicy thyme, cool peppermint notes create a unique bouquet of Greenfield Spring Medley that is light, bright, and fresh as a spring breath. Tender aroma reminiscent of fragrant grass outdoors underlines the original flavor. Excellently refreshing and thirst-quenching drink. Spring Melody. Oh, sad tummy. Well, mint's good for that. Here, I'm squinting now. Computer black glasses. Oh, there we are. Hi. How do you love what? Sheila Clerkin? I don't understand. Isn't that how you say it? Isn't that how you say it? Is it Clerkin? Clerkin, Firkin, Birkin, Durkin. I don't know. Am I saying it wrong? Hey, Abby Iggy. Well, you just keep drinking that mint tea, and if you drop a bit of ginger in there, that'll help too, eh? Well, that's quite nice. I'm just drinking it black with honey. It's very nice, very fragrant, but not overpoweringly herbal because it's my first cup of tea of the day. I'm weaving in ends on a knit hat for my niece. Oh, how lovely. And I like the name Healing Fibers because if it wasn't for the pain in my hands, I would take up knitting all over again because I used to knit my kids socks and hats and gloves and mitts and sweaters and toys. But right now, the best I can manage is like a half a dishcloth in a sitting. It is. Most people pronounce it wrong. Not you, though. Oh, Clarican. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's, it's my UK blood, maybe. I just got more ginger tea for sad belly issues in our house, too. What's the tea of the day? The tea of the day is Spring Medley black tea, and I'm having it with just a little shot of honey, no milk. You spin and weave, too. Wow. I had antique, they almost look like a curry comb, carding brushes. I gave them away. I had raw wool. I've tried so many things on our half-acre homestead. Hey, Nina, how's it going? So today's going to be a really busy day. When I get off here, I'm going to go and finish my dishes and clean off my island. I don't know if I'm going to get the Rocky Road fudge made today, but maybe I will. But I'm going to make pumpkin pecan bread. We're decorating the dining room Christmas tree on this channel at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Okay. And then patrons, be ready for Freaky Friday at 8. Because tomorrow we're leaving at like 6:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning to go to Angie's. Oh, I have to eat. I have to remind me to text Howie and tell him he has to pick up Briar. Yeah, well, there you go. How are you, Nina? Kingdom Artist, hi. I didn't see you. I didn't see you in there. And Jenny Bruno. So every day is going to be like, you know what I did last night? After the day was done. See, this is just a journal that I made. I had half a journal from an older journal left, or a half a book left, and the other was wrecked or something. Anyway, and I just covered it in construction paper and made a journal out of it. But I discovered last night before I started my journal, I actually, said, got my crap together, but first I got to write tomorrow's schedule. And I actually wrote down today's schedule for a change. And after I wrote it, it looked pretty awesome. When I say awesome, and it's like, whoa, it's holding me in awe. And I realized that writing out my schedule in my journal was a really good idea because it made me more mentally prepared for this morning. Hey, Donna and Simply Jessica, how are you? Well, thank you. It's my holiday chapeau. I don't know. Should it be on that side or should it be on this side? Oh, I like that side better. So after I get off here, I've got to clean up and I'm going to make pumpkin pecan bread. That'll be on our half-acre homestead. Actually, I may do the Rocky Road fudge first. I have to do it first because Arthur's gluten intolerant. So I've got to get my island like pristine, my working area pristine, and then make it and put it in the fridge. Make it, cover it, and put it in the fridge. And then it doesn't matter if flour gets in the air while I'm making the pumpkin bread, right? So, has everybody mailed out their Christmas cards? I love putting out Christmas cards. My sister phone. Hey, Jaton, how are you, darling? Hey, Vincent Pellegrino, how are you? Now what was I going to say? Yeah, so tomorrow's tea break. It may be later, and it's going to be at Angie's house. So, hey, Autumn Leaf, wow, it's been a long time. You're feeling blessed? That's wonderful. My mom used to make pumpkin bread that she baked in a coffee can, and I have tried several recipes and just can't find the one she used. Well, I make my recipes up as I go along. For the simple reason is I'm using a quart of home canned cubed pumpkin. So that's a lot. But I'm not sure. Has anybody ever baked with olive oil rather than sunflower oil or whatever? I'll have to look at my pantry and see if I have any other oil. I love your Christmas content. It's always the best. Oh, well, thank you, Vincent. I saw the box of 25 tea bags. Also saw them in coffee. Hey, Mary, how are you? Nice to see you. Because I have extra virgin olive oil, I don't want to use butter in my pumpkin bread. Is it too heavy, Jaton? You can bake with light olive oil. Extra virgin is too flavored. Okay. So I don't have any light. I guess I'll be baking with butter today. But I am going to get Howie to stop at Food Basics to get some milk. So I know he can get me a jug of sunflower oil there. Okay, well, I am certainly not waiting for him to come home to bake, but today I'll use butter. I like to use a combination of butter and sunflower oil, and it makes a lighter, fluffier, because if you use just butter, when you put it in the fridge, that butter still goes heavy and hard, right? So nice to see you, Mary, too. Always nice to see you in any of your moods. It's always good to listen to you. Well, I'm trying to keep things positive. I mean, and when you use bread, yeah. You can replace your oil with applesauce. I have applesauce. And just use extra eggs and baking powder, right? I wonder what it is that how you can replace oil with applesauce. I can't wrap my brain around that. I know I've heard it in other things, but in my brain, it's warring with the pumpkin. You know what I mean? Okay, well, maybe I'll try that. I've heard about applesauce in cakes and cookies instead of oils. All right. Also replace eggs with applesauce. It's how the vegans bake. Oh, you see, you just ruined the recipe for me. No, I'm just kidding. I know there's a lot of vegans out there. Do you notice I put the batteries in my mini lights, my twinkle lights? So remember I said we're going to decorate this tree on Sunday? We may do it Monday or Tuesday night. This office tree, because I'm putting way too much on myself, right? And then I don't want to, either end up in a fibro flare trying to do it all, or be disappointed in myself for not getting things done. Oh my God, this is a mess. This is just my boom box. I've got to clean up my desk. And get it, I've got to clean all the stuff off that desk and get ready for winter recipes of Aunt Audrey's recipe box. See, after the holidays, recipes are going to be, after the holidays, January, February, March, we're going to be working on the recipe box for and for this channel, going through the recipes, for our half acre homestead, actually baking them. And I'm going to be working on my reading channel. So as soon as January hits, I go, it's like being in a boat, you know, a fast boat on the water. Boom, 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 boom. And someone cuts the engine. Boom, when the boat almost sinks. You know what I mean? That's me in January. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to look that up, Susie Q. Hey, Susie Q. I'm going to have to look up. I'm going to look up an alternative recipe. There we go. How is Mommy Mel and baby? Counting the days down. Counting the days down. Today is the 2nd. So tomorrow she'll only have 2 weeks to go before her due date. That's another thing. I've got to get my laundry caught up, and I've got presents to wrap too, because I got to wrap Arthur's and Mel's and Briar's. Hey, Elaine, how are you? Melina Bees. I'm just getting diabetes. It's not bad yet. Any suggestions that would help to reverse that, Bev? Absolutely. Cut out potatoes, rice, most of your bread, especially white bread. Get rid of white bread and start eating more leafy greens. Replace your white potatoes with sweet potatoes. Don't add any sugar. You know what I mean? But if you are, don't let anyone fool you. This is just my opinion. I'm not a medical professional. Pick your side when it comes to how you want to live with it. Or you know, you may not be able to reverse it, but you can certainly, in about a month of healthy eating, will show the difference. Okay, and don't use artificial sweeteners. Use sugar. Use honey. Use maple syrup. Reduce the amount you put in your baking. But if you use an artificial sweetener, a chemical sweetener, it fools your body into thinking it's getting sugar without any. It convinces, like your the little thing, the sugar regulator thing, your pancreas. It convinces your pancreas that you're getting sugar and that your body's doing okay with it. And then you'll go have a donut or something, and it will spike. It will confuse your pancreas. And so it makes it harder to control your blood sugar unless you choose one or the other. But if you choose artificial sweetener, you're going down a chemical path, and eating anything sugar with natural sugar in it again is going to be almost impossible. Right? So, I mean, I have a sister-in-law who drinks Pepsi 1, but buys herself caramel topped coffees and stuff. It's like, pick a side. Really pick a side, because it actually creates a confusion on a daily basis in your body. Okay, so I hope that's just my opinion. I'm not a medical doctor, but that's what makes sense to me. You're welcome, Donna. You're welcome. So that's just, that's just me. When I first had my gastric bypass, they told me to drink water, and I couldn't drink anything carbonated, right? So I was always buying these flavored waters because I wasn't a big water person then. I am now. I would buy these, flavored waters with artificial sweeteners in them. And that was, plastic bottles and artificial sweeteners. So later on, I eventually gave up we went from that to Splenda, and then we gave up all artificial sweeteners. No. What about helping lower your blood pressure? Hey, Stephanie, how's it going? Yeah, they mess with your gut health too. Right. So what I'm saying is, it is best to lower your sugar, stay away from artificial sweeteners, and eat a lot of leafy greens. That will help with your blood pressure also. Eat a lot of garlic for your blood pressure. But I mean, all of these things, everything is the same. Eat a lot of leafy greens, fresh fruits and vegetables. We're seasonal eaters. We don't eat a lot of fresh in the winter because I've learned that's the way my body functions. It's used to it. And no food-like substances. I'm not sure. Yes, I got you, right? So I mean, the closer you get to natural, fresh vegetables, fresh fruit, get rid of you can have rice occasionally, but it spikes your blood sugar. So get rid of the rice, unless you're doing wild rice or brown rice. So get rid of the rice, the white bread, and the white potatoes, anything white. And you're on your way, right? Hi, Roxanne. I could use some healing prayers if everyone feels inclined. It's the virus. It's really tough. Yeah, apparently one of my nieces has it. And apparently she's very, very sick with it. But you're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, Stephen, how are you, darling? Are you did you get your Christmas market or winter market orders sorted out, or are you doing that this year, or what's going on, Stephen? Stephen is our favorite Stephen is our favorite gardening expert, organic gardening expert, actually. And he runs, how many gardens do you run? Because he's an urban farmer. And so he works on lots, and there's people who have fruit trees who don't want to do anything with them, and he'll go and he'll glean them for, and all of these things to make your urban market. And it's just, you are me, Stephen, or I wanted to be you when I grew up. 15 plots in total. Wow. So how have you got anything going with the winter market? And yes, Roxanne, we'll all include you in our prayers. There's no waiting till it's over. Roxanne, be proactive. Drink hot, clear teas, pineapple juice. People seem to think, oh, my chest is full of fluid, but they tell me to drink more fluids. Isn't that counterproductive? No, because if you drink lots of clear fluids, not milky substances or not opaque, clear fluids, even Kool-Aid, but water, hot tea, ginger tea, pineapple juice. And what that does is it hydrates the crap in your chest and allows it, because it's harder to cough up solid matter than it is to cough up liquid matter. So the pineapple juice and all that stuff breaks up the phlegm in your chest and allows you to cough it up. If it's really bad, get Mucinex. Good job, Roxanne. Good job. You're quite welcome. You're still working the co-op. Now, what is the co-op again, Stephen? Could you tell us? December 9th. Yeah. I got a lot of work to do today, which means I'm going to be off here in about 5 minutes. Water, hot tea, and pineapple juice. Well, good. You make sure you just keep drinking it. And even when I spent 24 hours in bed at one point, and my back hated me for it, even though I have a firm mattress. But that was before the chest crud hit. The first couple of days was fever and chills. And don't lay down all the time, because think about it. Your lungs are like this, right? They're like sponges. And if you lay down, stuff will settle in, and then it's harder to get it up. So make sure, even if you're really, really, really sick in bed, get up every once in a while, have a shower, have a hot cup of tea, sit in a chair or propped up on the couch watching TV, but stay propped up when the chest crud starts coming up, okay? Valerie Hancock Galen from Nashville. Hello, Aaron Taylor. The co-op is called the Farmers United here in Milwaukee. It's a collaboration of small and large farms selling their winter produce, jams, jellies, salsa, etc. But I'm the only one that does a large lot of home canning products. Sorry about that. I ran out of spit. That's okay, sweetheart. I wouldn't be allowed to do that here because Quebec is so restrictive. I couldn't sell anything I make in this house. A, I don't have a food vendor's permit. B, I have a dog. Forget the fact that, everything's granite and stainless steel, I'm still unpacking from the move, went from a 5-bedroom huge Victorian into the cottage where the farm is. Did you sell the Victorian? I actually felt, I felt when you left the Victorian house, you left behind some really good old friends. But it's not that they're happy to see you go, but they're going to miss you. They're going to miss you. Texas has cottage laws about home baking. And what's that? What are cottage laws? That is the same restrictions we had and couldn't even sell fresh produce. Yeah, they're trying to really get control. One of these days, like I don't mind Quebec being a sovereign state, but it's the language issues. Everything, like if I want to take a course or apply for a vendor's license, I won't get one because I've got a dog, right? And two, all of the paperwork is in French. You can't get it in English, I don't think. Merryweather Magpie. Hi, darling. Corey. Becky. How's it going? You ready for Decker? We're going to deck again because I'm going to go in a minute. I've got stuff I've got to do. I've got to clean up and prep my area for making Rocky Road fudge. And then when it's in the fridge, covered in the fridge or freezer, I can go ahead and make my pumpkin pecan bread. Yeah, exactly. It's we're restricting ourselves into slavery. Anyway, just any pineapple juice? I don't know. Fresh is best. Like if you can eat raw pineapple, right? Like, Hey, Crystal, we're just leaving, sweetheart. We're only doing these tea breaks are only going to be a half hour each morning because and for those of you who have not been here all through, today's tea was Spring Medley black tea, and I'm drinking it with honey, and it's delicate, but it packs a punch of regular tea, but it's got lovely, delicate flavor. Hey, Raph! Robin Rose, everybody's just showing up. So anyway, come back later. We're going to decorate the Christmas tree in the dining room live. And remember, I said I was going to decorate the office tree on Sunday. I am not going to have time because Howie said, okay, so you're going to put up the jumbo lights. I'm going to do my tea break. And then the hell else were we going to do? And then I was going to decorate the office tree and then get dressed and go to Howie's work Christmas dinner at 6. And he said, Bev, it's an hour and a half away where we're having dinner. Because where he works, it's only an hour to work, but we're having it at Rito Carlton Raceway, which is way farther out west. I'm doing my good deeds, taking my great aunt to Sam's Club for holiday shopping. Well, good for you, sweetheart. So Howie said, you're not going to have time to decorate the tree and get ready to go out. So the tree in here is getting decorated Monday or Tuesday evening on our half-acre homestead, and we'll be decorating it live. Okay? Well, then it is. Happiness is automatic, is music in the air. Grab the boxes from the attic and haul them down the stairs. Freezing weather's round the corner and everybody knows soon the tree will be all lit up and sparkling as it goes. Today's anything but the same old thing. I can almost hear those sleigh bells ring, singing all those happy songs while the little ones all dance along. Take a real quick look around and suddenly I see it's not even Christmas yet. I got all the gifts I need. Mwah! See you guys later for the decorating of the tree. I have much work to do. Take care. God bless. And thank you. You know what? I look forward every year after we did this last year to our morning daily Advent tea breaks. I love you guys, and we'll see you later today. All right? 6 p.m. EST.